So welcome to this talk. My name is Alex, and the title of this talk is called Mobilizing the Love Army. Now I know that sounds like quite a silly or strange title, but let me explain what I mean. We are a human family, and we are meant to be helping each other. We are all meant to be caring about the people around us, no matter who they are or what their beliefs are or what they do and how they behave. We are here to care about everybody. And there's so much love on this planet, and there's so much love in the hearts of good people that we can be a massive force of transformation in the world with the love in our hearts if we just care about the people we see around us suffering, the people we know are getting lost in pessimism and darkness, people we know are getting lost in hatred and resentment. These things are very, very destructive. And rather than judging people and judging the people who we want to help or the people who we're concerned about, we just need to help those in darkness. And we have to remember that people who are in anger, people who are behaving in a very unpleasant and hostile way, they need healing as much as anybody else, perhaps even more than anybody else. So we all, as a human family, we don't need to rely on one person or one leader or one kind of group or organization to tell us what to do. We rely on our heart. We act as one in the name of love. So we just care about everybody, and we look at the people around us, and we see who needs what we've got in our heart, who needs our compassion, who needs healing, who needs our love, who needs someone to make them hope again in the future, or make them feel like there is something worth living for, who is so weak and who's getting lost in the darkness that we can reach out our hand and pull them up and say, hey, look, don't worry, I care about you, and there's no reason to be afraid, because those people are really needed right now. I mean, more than ever before. Millions and millions and millions of people who really care are needed by all the millions and millions and millions who are losing hope. They're getting lost in the fear. They're getting lost in the vision of darkness, which they're being sold by the media. We are needed. All of us who care. It doesn't matter what you think, what you believe, what your religion is, what your politics are. If you care, if you genuinely have a heart that cares, and I believe you do, otherwise you wouldn't be listening to this. If you genuinely have a heart that cares, put that heart into practice. Starting now, think of someone who you know is getting pulled down into darkness or negativity or hatred and anger, and just send them an email. Do something. Don't just think about them. Send them an email. Reach out to someone who you know is isolated, vulnerable, or caught up in their own fears. Reach out to them, because just showing that you care is the most powerful thing you can do. Trust me. Showing someone that they matter to you and that you are willing to help them in any way you can, even if it's just, emotional support or what we call it, moral support. Even if it's just listening to them, asking them, what they're worried about, what are they struggling with, what help do they need, what are their fears, and listen to people and help them. How can I put this? Help them see a different perspective, that there is a whole future of light. There is a whole future of light which they could be perceiving instead of this world of darkness. And that really is a choice. And if you know that yourself, of course you have to believe it yourself before you can say with any conviction to somebody else that there is a bright future. But if you know that yourself, if you really do see the light ahead, then you have got a powerful message to share with others, because that's what everyone needs to hear right now. More than ever before, millions and millions of people need to hear good news. They need to know that someone cares about them and that they don't have to wallow in darkness, that there's someone willing to reach out their hand and remind them of the light, or kind of pull them back towards the light. And we all have this capability. We've all been given this heart which cares. And so if your heart genuinely cares, if you really do believe you're a caring person, please use it on a daily basis to spend your time, your efforts, your energies not on yourself, because it's very easy to do that, and I understand, because I'm the same. I've been very selfish at times in my life, so it's very easy to just think about ourselves and think about doing the things which we enjoy and bring us fun and satisfaction. But we are so much more powerful than that. Our attention is designed to go out to others and to shine our light. We're a light. We have a light in our heart, and where we put our attention, and that light can go to. And this is a really profound thing to experience. When you actually experience it, you experience your light going out to others and touching their heart, and you can see that it gives them hope. You can see it initiates a transformation. It's the most beautiful thing you can imagine. When someone says to you, "Wow, you really helped me get out of the darkness." I can't tell you what that feels like. It's something that we should all be focused on, is reaching out to people in the darkness and knowing that we're strong enough, knowing that we're strong enough to pull someone back towards the light, and we can all do this. So those who have a strong heart really are needed by those who have a weak heart. If you have a strong heart, then you're needed. You're really needed. Your heart is needed. Your compassion is needed. Your love is needed. Your concern. So how much do we care? This is the question. How much do we care? Are we willing to spend time communicating, sending emails, messages to people we know are in darkness, in pain, in fear, even people who don't like us or we don't like? Reaching out to everybody who we know needs to be reached out to, who needs something. Otherwise they're going to get lost in the darkness. And this is our job. This is our collective job right now, at this time in history. This is what we're being asked to do. And there is nothing more important than this. If you want to prioritize things which are really, really, really important, well, I would say if you have children, protecting your children is at the top of that list. But then the second thing is reaching out to those in darkness, reaching out to them and giving them a lifeline back to hope, back to peace, back to light. And I pray that we can all remember what this is all about, because we're so confused. Everyone is so confused, so distracted, so caught up in the theatre that's been created by the media, and it's been done to distract us so that we forget what our true mission is. The media is trying to complicate our minds and divert our attention and distract us to make us forget what our true mission is and what we are here to do and what we can do for each other, how we can help each other. Then we will feel like a strong family. When the strong people in this family, when those of us with the strong heart reach out, when we all reach out to those we can see who are weaker than us, who need help, when we all reach out a loving hand, then this is what unites humanity, and this is what makes humanity strong, and this is what makes humanity so powerful and protected, because everyone is looking out for each other. And that's what we need. That's what we need right now. So what can you do to bring that closer, to make that manifest? You can be one of those people. Be an example of a person who genuinely cares and who's willing to put their time behind their care, to give their attention in that direction. We need to show it now. It's thinking it is not enough. Thinking that we care, we need to show it, because there are people who are very desperate. There are people who are getting lost in the darkness, and that's a very horrible place to be. If you've ever been there, and I've been there, then you'll know what a horrible place it is to be. And we can rescue people. We can reach out our hand, and we can help them in ways we cannot even understand, just by reaching out with love and being willing to listen to them and willing to do whatever we can to bring them back out of these dark places. So I think you've got the message. So please do what you can. Do what you can. Put your heart to good use. Encourage other people around you to reach out to those in need. Be an encourager. Be a person who inspires others just to help other people. That's all we need to do. Look at our family and look where we can help. Young, old, big, small, it doesn't matter which people we help. It's our mission to help everyone we can, and that will bring us the joy. That will bring us the fulfillment we're really looking for. There's nothing more fulfilling than reaching out to someone in darkness and bringing them back towards the light, helping them, guiding them back towards the light with your love. There is nothing more fulfilling than that, I promise you. So hopefully you'll experience that for yourself. Okay, thanks for listening. I wish you well, and God bless you.